Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about accommodations. How do you get them? And does it help? Well, it does help tremendously. There is a process to go through and I'll tell it as best I can. It varies from state to state, and depending upon what you want or require, the requirements for what you have to do will be different. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my accommodations and how I went about it, and maybe it will help some of you, just knowing that you can ask for them if you need them. In particular for like nurses, doctors, lawyers, CPAs, where you have a board examination or a bar exam, your CPA exam, whatever you have. If you need accommodations for that, it is so important to ask for accommodations when testing. And for me, I had to, not only after I was diagnosed with ADHD, I had to get that professional diagnosis, and then I had to go to the state bar examination place and ask them for accommodations. And you've got to fill out a bunch of forms, people have to sign it, it takes a while, and you need to be specific in asking them what you want. And if what you need is a private room with no windows, and of course your proctor giving the test would be in that room with you, and you would be alone, so it's wonderful if you have ADHD to not have a room of hundreds of other people taking the test, where you can actually finish the test, take more time, take all the time you need actually. And for me, it was just an absolute night and day difference. It was just so much easier to take any kind of test with accommodations. But you do have to go through the process of officially being diagnosed, and then go to your state examiner and get the forms and get all the requirements that they have, and then tell them specifically what you need or what you require. This too is true for your workplace. Now, a lot of these things may vary from state to state or from job to job. This is true. So some of these things might not even pertain to you or your work environment. If you have a job where you have to deal with the public a lot, and you're in a place where it's loud in your office, and if there's a water cooler or a fax machine or copiers, and the switchboard is close, or things like that are extremely distracting to me. And if a lot of people there's a high traffic area, and it's just so loud that I really can't concentrate sometimes. It's such a disadvantage to people with ADHD to not have accommodations at their office. So what you would have to do then, and this is what I had to do, you have to go to this, it's like a developmental rehabilitative services with your state agency. And they come and do what is called like a desk audit or an office audit, where they come and they actually physically see where you work, and they take notes and walk around your entire building, your office, everything, and they give suggestions as to perhaps you would be better suited in an office that would be farther down the hallway, or one that's in the corner, or one that's in a more quiet locale, or just one that doesn't have a lot of foot traffic or doesn't have a lot of office machinery around. And in my case, that is what I needed. Now, I don't want to say if that was ever accomplished for me or not, because I like where I work, but things could be a lot better. An office is part of working with other people, and you are going to have to deal with loud noises, laughing, people having a good time, which is much better than people having a bad time and not liking their job. So If you want accommodations for your office, if you need noise canceling headphones or something like that, that can be obtained. Personally, for me, I can't because I have to talk on the phone a lot. So I would encourage anyone who needs accommodations to seek these professionals that do this and come to your office and give a suggestion to your boss or whoever's your director to what would better serve their interest for you to place you in a certain area, and I think that would be to your advantage. But to do that, you do have to go through certain state agencies, or it depends upon your work environment, if you work for a governmental agency or if you're in the private sector. So I hope some of this was helpful. I can be more detail oriented in the comment section. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment and ask me. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and like this video.